quote a Doom. Oh god. Oh god.
4 melee heroes that are trying to gap close me. Sure, you can buy the items that let you be a gap closer as a team in the fight, but they're missing some of the sustain as well. I do feel like it's a
really good play here between Army Geniuses in this bottom lane. They're going to be able to get that kill. DB actually popping the stick and charging forward at Akashi. Earlier, Yoakum should have died, but DB actually saved him. Now Yoakum will finally die. He gets the toss back. That's going to be a close call, though, because DB doesn't have that much health either. Goes for the finishing blow and does manage to get it.
No. The pain.
Yeah.
This hero can inflict.
He is kind of a specialist at that hero. Toss back once again on Akashi, but Yoakum is probably going to die for this. The question is whether or not DB can finish the job onto Akashi. Beautiful bubble, though. Where he positions himself right up against the corner, but DB still had the scorched earth, and CML is going to chase after him. Eats the cream. Okay. Well, he gets a devour off before he dies. That's a small bit of efficiency. CML gets the double kill. Fires gets a little bit low over.
Might just Exo mid. He still has a catapult, too.
Oh, yeah. And are the supports going to be pulled in? CML is going to get bursted down in this bottom lane. Yoakum should be able to DB owned for the time being, but Yoakum's going to come in soon. Repositioning DB, trying to get him off of Akashi. They're going to go for the quick burst. DB getting low, but they can get a lot of damage in the small window of time, and they do manage to trade out the cores once again.
As well.
True.
Even in death.
In your dream, one last light, and that is going to be good enough, even through the Fade Bolts, and now they get...
And by that, I mean, I hate that.
Oh, early level 6 on DB, and he just straight up goes for the Doom onto the Arc Warden. The TP's coming back in. CML, they throw it. Okay, never mind. Scorched Earth is going to be enough to get that kill.
Kick is significant upgrade over level 1. It could just be a value point thing.
Sure. Okay.
But the lane did not do him any favors.
6, CML does manage to catch Yoe, but the bolt's going to be able to come in, hits the two of them, and it looks like they're going to get bursted. CML dies first. Looks like they also go for a kill in top lane. Pokerino hiding in the trees and getting away from In Your Dream ever so barely. Mother answer, but unfortunately this rotation does not connect.
That's time and net worth, and Yoakum going down to Boom.
Okay, they got the X onto Pokerino. Going to be pulled back into the boat, and with just one more disable, should be pretty easy. The dispose is an attempt by CML, but it just results in 4 kills for Army Geniuses as they clean house in the top lane right now, because as soon as he's spotted by one of these fighters, he's dead. Or maybe he could actually help his team here as the Avalanche, the stolen Avalanche, once again from Boomy, doing a lot of work, but now he's going to be caught by the OG. The original Avalanche gets the kill. Maco is the big, baddest hero in the game right now, and he's going to be running down 1 kill on Crystal Maiden, maybe a second one. They're going to turn around and do some damage to Max, see if they can pull him back into the boat, but man, this Ursa cannot do nearly enough, not with double Spirit Siphons running, and now Yoe's going to be pulled back into his Doom as well. Mac attack comes back again.
And go. Versus...
Oh, 3-man Avalanche. That's going to help out In Your Dream quite a bit. And direct the freezing field. Oh, we can stop it. Telekinesis stolen by Boomy as well. Turns it back around. DB is here, and he's going to try and Doom out. He does manage to get out barely before the silence, but ultimately, what does it matter?
No amount of Tidebringers change Spirit Siphon on your tanky dude.
Yeah, and no amount of Torrents is going to save you from the 4-hero gank coming from...
Can't find him on the map. He's just going to have a free farm game here with double Midas and double Maelstrom going. That is scary if you are this Ursa trying to get to a... Yoakum getting jumped in the river.
Another exorcism going to be used here to claim at least 1 life right outside the Roshan.
Unfinished BKB on Kunkka to go fight it, it's just not happening. Age is Doom itself, but this shard's
just barely in.
Big Mac, big chillin', you know?
Yeah. Yoe caught again. And he has a BKB, won't even be able to put it to use. Got caught too quick.
Down the real arc mid.
Okay, that's an opportunity here. Let's see if they can get a good freezing field off. No, he's there to be able to stop it. The stolen Avalanche, he tossed it over Aries to make sure there's no interference from the Crystal Maiden. Well, they finish up Yoakum, and now Aries is also going to die. Slowed down by the Arc Warden. His cores running back. The farm so much.
Well, maybe they'll have a chance here.
Yeah, this is a big kill. They're going to go for the Rubik first. DB jump forward to see if he can find a little bit more than just a support kill, and almost got it too. Bocarino actually got caught by In Your Dreams, so AG, not bad at all, even if DB didn't find.
That's as much as you're going to get during this time period. Wow, that's a pretty good kill too. There's someone you can do.
Yeah.
Careful.
a little bit of back and forth between DB and CML. Meanwhile,
there's
real back and forth is Mac, who just goes forward. No back whatsoever. Pops the exorcism, runs over the tiny. Yoe. Okay, good torrent at least. He's actually, whoa, do you even want that though? He pulls him over to the low ground where In Your Dream goes to strike with his BKB and will be able to finish him off. Mac maybe went a little bit too far forward.
He's having a pretty damn good game farm-wise, despite losing the early Roshan.
Well, jumping forward, CMO will help finish it off. It's a small little pickoff. Of course, Yokum can respond in kind. They get a toss back with the pushback there. Yoe using the tidal wave very nicely, so they get both the supports off of that one.
And sending these spiders all over like we see some broods do is not too much so far. They're going to find the toss back.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Ursa in deep here. In Your Dreams, gonna have to use the BKB to try and get out. Still being chased by Mac. DB wants to turn around. They've got the Doom on her and pulling it away with the tidal wave. That's kind of awkward. In Your Dreams gonna deal with the Marcy first, and it looks like DB can handle the Death Prophet. She's already dead. Once again, the tidal wave. Yoe doing so much with so little. The man with the smallest net worth is having the biggest impact with
Thrives. And Yahweh's low net worth, it doesn't matter. He can just provide the utility. Now he's catching up.
Oh, he absolutely is. And now AG, a bit more confidence when it comes to taking fights. Nice recast Yule Scepter. That was beautiful. Boomy with a really great reaction there. Completely spoils In Your Dreams initiation. And now they're going to be able to chase. Catch the two supports. AG are going to lose two.
In theory, you have an exploitable window in that mid-game where you don't have an aura, you don't have the balloon.
Oh, the torrent spotted him. Ocarino's going to be pulled back by the X, but it looks like In Your Dream wants a different target in mind. He's going to go straight for CML, trying to finish him off, but he does manage to get it. Meanwhile, the Doom committed, and they finish off the Death Prophet. Mac is slowed down. Ocarino still getting caught after being saved by CML. Oh, it just gets worse and worse for Polaris at this point.
Dreams don't want to take the fight.
Runs to the Broodmother. Broodmother with no web out. Yeah, that's a free kill. In fact, they're going to get the catch to the toss over on the side. They're going to be able to get the Rubik as well. Actually, maybe the tidal wave was not the best. Bocarino has a chance. Small window. Gets into the trees, but the axe catches him right on the edge of the forest. Sweet freedom was just a step.
100%. And honestly, then that's why it goes back to, I feel like Akashi has to set up the fight for his team at this point. He has to be leading with the Hex like we see here. This is going to make the fight easy. Strength plate. So that pickoff is no buyback on this Doom. You just got
went in, but he got psyched immediately. The Exorcist has been doing a bit of damage. An opportunity. Mac gets off the BKB and actually pulled out of position by CML. He says, save your own life. I will give up mine to ensure you get out of here. That Ursa is dangerous, and he pops the BKB to ensure he gets the kill on CML. The BKB on cooldown, though, it seems like Polaris are okay with continuing this fight. The X pull back on Bocarino. Bocarino, what are you doing there? Oh, no! And not afford a misstep like that one. Got X'd inside the base when he stepped over the wall line, and then tidal wave cross, all these repositioning abilities. You've got to respect that if you don't have BKB.
You don't have the Brood Hex. Disables on your carry as well. There's going to be a lot of weight for Akashi to carry in this fight.
Oh, got him in the end. The Avalanche does stop Boomy from... I'm sure Valve likes you more.
I'll just tell him it was me originally anyway.
Lightning on the 3. Oh, got him again! Boy, Yokum has got some long arms, and he just doesn't miss. CML's going to give up his flight to get Bocarino out of there once again. Now they're going to go back in with the Gleipnir, baby. Or maybe pull back in by the tidal wave. They do have the exorcism out, so AG does want to reset and get out of here, but the Gleipnirs are holding him in place time and time again. Another attempt at a toss. Nope, Yokum can't quite latch it. Yowie, though, a tidal wave almost gets him over the cliff there. But who really wants to take this fight? AG's running away half the time, and now they're going to turn back in. And your Dream sees the opportunity to kill CML and almost deals with the double again. Ocarino's too far forward. He gets caught by the X. DB thinking about Doom. He doesn't need to use it on the Broodmother because the Broodmother should be dead. Tidal Wade's back into play again. The Heaven's Helper doing some work. Toss and X. Same time, so pulled back over. That's not what you wanted. Was that a Boomy X?
No,
I don't know what that was, but it looks like Boomy's now going to be the one caught on by In Your Dream. He doesn't have the BKB, but he does have the Enrage to be able to clear this out. Mac is fighting for his life right now and trying to finish up this Kunkka. The toss over to the side, a little bit more. Yoey gets out ever so barely. The Spark Ray chasing after him as he chases. Yoey, oh no, he didn't keep feet away, but it wasn't good enough. Now Mac is in some trouble, but the Scythe is going to be able to control Ursa. Ursa kited once, right here on the other two to make sure that Mac can get away. Jump here. Vision. See what they get out of this, man. And just get a two-man avalanche. Now Mac gets off the BKB, but he is going to be jumped on by the Ursa. The Yule Scepter goes down. Now a Doom actually used onto everything thrown at Mac, and they get the Tidal Wave to be able to push him back in. The Arc Warden trying to save him with the bubble, but it's just not going to be good enough. Too many heroes, just overwhelming. They actually did have a stolen Doom on the Ursa.
DP buyback. They still have Exo here.
They're going to try for it. Tidal Wave trying to push him away, allowing AG to be able to reset. The Spark Rays chasing after them. And
I really want this Ursa.
Double caught something. Nice toss away from Yokum. Once again, saving his core's lives time and time again. They're just trying to wait out the exorcism. Max going to dare the high ground. This is going to be a dangerous push. Is he going to be okay here? In Your Dream, controlled up, unable to target the Death Prophet. Force Staff over the side. Do they have the vision? Another toss away. Oh, time and time again. AG are just saving their cores over and over. Yoey's going to die. But ultimately, the important hero, the most important hero in this game, perhaps AG's In Your Dream, gets out.
Net worth here.
Level 25 Doom is on its way. He's got his ultimate off cooldown. They're not going to be able to get there in time, but they might still take the fight. They go up to the high ground. They find the real Arc Warden. They're going to be able to burn him down nice and quick. Real one down with no buyback too. Mac took the Aegis as well as the rest of the tools. Needs to get out of here. Oh, and Bocarito got stopped by the Yule Scepter too. So they get a good amount out of that. They may have given up Roshan, but it may have been worth the trade-off with Arc Warden dead for 80 seconds.
Ursa's just going to go to town.
Yule Scepter on the X. Doesn't last long enough, and they get a toss back onto Mac. Mac pulled back by the Tidal Wave as well, and they've already killed the Rubik. A very good start, but they're still going to try and chase out AG Noah too. They're going to try and reset as much as possible. They just get these kills and get out. They are so good at resetting off of this.
Wait, rat.
Yeah, you just rat all day long.
He's doing some damage to Yahweh here. They're caught in some roots.
Forcing him out, forcing him back. Catching Yokum as well. A little bit of damage. He goes for the pushback on the Tidal Wave. It doesn't work this time around. The BKB goes out from Mac. Kashi actually tossed in by CML. They're going to go for as much damage on these backlines as possible, but look at the Doom. It's caught the Death Prophet right in the middle of all this when they didn't have enough damage to finish off those low health heroes. DB, Yule Scepter to be able to reset a little bit there.
Polaris are going to try and take this fight with the Death Prophet by, and all the BKBs are down, including Doom. Roshan spawned as well. Not a bad window to try and hit it here if you're Polaris. You're not going to get a better opportunity, I think.
Double immediately dies.
Well, they're on bots too on him.
Okay. No BK, they get changed on him. I'm not sure if they have enough, though. DB is going to be able to respond back. He doesn't have the Doom quite yet. The Tempest double. Now the second one is going to come out, and he's just going to be able to control up the Doom. He actually used the Doom on the Rubik. DB still up. BKB is trying to get away now. Akashi really needs to finish him off, and they finally get it, but now he needs to get out. Get out. Oh, no. The buyback and the clip DB in on the creeps. DB with a counter. He says, you can kill me once, but you can't have a chance in hell. To a fourth core, we can have a late game Marcy.
I don't think CML's turning into anything except a tombstone in this game. He is struggling. 16 deaths with triple bracer.
Oh, there he goes.
Condolences, brother.
Bye-bye.
There's your fourth core. And he has no buy. So 4v5 here for AG. Yeah. Just play for another tossback. And they're looking for anything they can get.
Trying to stop Yoey, but he's has the X on him, so he's good. Tier 3 eventually does fall.
Siege is still hard.
Yoakum, who has the Aegis, is willing to bait something out because he's got that extra life.
They're gonna have
He's back now with the X. No.
You got Aeon and backpack too with that.
Who wants to go on the suicide mission to bring back resources for the clan?
Well, In Your Dream is on the real arc.
No! The
Oh,
real
my.
Akashi caught and killed. That's a dieback, and that is just straight up the game.
He just blind blinked. He knew.
Yeah, kinda.
Fact check this man. You know, all the
That's
ways
not
this game
normally.
would have ended.
Oh, look at the supports. Oh, just the ultimate tossback tidal wave play once again. The AoE Doom is going to make sure the Death Prophet dies, and bye-bye. That is it. Polaris, they put up a pretty good game one fight. They even started off this game 3 looking okay, but ultimately Army Geniuses proved it once in the lower division. They're going to prove it again here. They are the better team moving forward.
A better Div 2 team and the better team Div 1.